Hey guys, Ron here. This is a weird setup, alright? I understand that it's weird, but this is what I got to go with right now, so it's what I'm doing. Alright? You're actually balanced on a, like one of those, like, I thought it was a prank. The neck thing that comes around and has the phone here, you're on that, but on my wall. And I don't have any flags to hang in the background, so this is hanging in the background. My battle jacket, alright? It's what, I don't have anything better, alright? But today, I'm going to be talking about a thing that anyone that has went to more than a few metal concerts has to deal with, and it's that guy. That guy that's either in the pit or just a complete jerk during the show. And I really, really want to show the video of it, but it's very poor quality, I want to say, but that's not the right word. And I mean, it's hard to tell which one I am, and there's copyrighted music from Machine Head in the background. Because at a Machine Head concert, go figure. You go to a metalcore show, you're going to get those kinds of people. Surprisingly, no one doing karate in the pit, which was a plus. But, you know, I mean, you could always recognize me from the Warbringer back patch, you know? And the friggin' black denim. Don't judge it, alright? So, my experience with that guy in the pit, or not really necessarily even in the pit, just in the show. Because I actually had a knee injury and proceeded to get in the pit and completely almost destroy my kneecap. Which, probably not the best idea I could have done, but I still did it, alright? And so, the first time ever seeing this dude was not a good first impression, because we're probably 3 rows from the front, because we got there a little bit late, right? Because I wanted to see the opening bands if there was any, then turns out Machine Head just was a 3-hour show by themselves. But just some random guy in a hood, with a hood pulled over his face holding like a box, and I'm like, what in the... And he just comes through, like second row, just elbowing people in the face, right? To get through. And I'm like, that's not right. No, we don't do that. Alright? So, you know, I'm there with my girlfriend, watching Machine Head, having a good old time. This is probably an hour and a half into the show. So, first half of the show is over. This dude shows up out of nowhere and starts elbowing people in the face. And, you know, just keeps going and like gets down on the ground, like crouches down and pulls open this little box, and it's like stacked full of marijuana, right? Stacked full of weed. And, you know, that's not really anything different than what you're used to. But he just like, there's like one of those slide open boxes, he just crouches down and slides it open real slow. I'm like, this dude's gonna break out a gun or something, because of how he just like elbowed through to get to the front. That's sketchy. So everyone's already watching this dude as he kneels down on the ground and opens his box. Like, you're not stealthy if you just elbowed 7 people to grab their attention, right? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's just probably drunk and high. So I just continue watching. And, you know, I'm not against moshing. I'm one of the people that's usually first one in the pit. As soon as it opens, I'm running to it, right? And I usually do it for like a good 30 minutes, get knocked down, and I'm like, alright, I've had enough. Get up, watch the show, then go back when I'm feeling, you know, a little bit better. And, you know, I'm sitting there watching the show, just got out of the pit, and this dude, like, the dude that was like elbowing everybody pulls his hood back. He's like a skinhead, right? Has like tattoos on the side of his head. I'm like, what kind of inbred yee stuff are you doing, dude? And he's like, where's the mosh pit? Where's the mosh? So he's like shoving this like 6'4" dude that looks like my like computer programming teacher. I'm like, what is that? What are you doing, dude? And we're like, it's right there. Next time it opens up, we'll just step out and you can go. And, you know, the next show starts, the circle pit starts going. Me and the dude step aside, we're like, there it is. And the dude's like, yeah, like he's on crack or something, and just books it in, stumbling along the way too, mind you. Gets in the pit, I turn around, I'm like, whatever, you know? And then, probably like last 15 songs, there starts being like the stage chargers. People just run into the crowd to try to get closer. And I'm okay with that, as long as you're doing it the right way. As long as you're not elbowing people through to get through. I'm completely fine with that. But you gotta realize people are gonna push you out. And that's what kept happening to this dude. And he kept getting pushed back into the 3rd row, of course, where I'm at, and my girlfriend's at. And he keeps elbowing her directly in the face. I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bit much. Next time he does it, he gets thrown into me, elbows her in like the neck to get out, and I just said, and grabbed him by the jacket and just said, threw him backwards as hard as I could into the pit, because he clearly wants to mosh if he's hitting people like that. Even, I mean, no one's moshing with their elbows. If you do, camp kill yourself. I stole that joke. Don't get on to me, J-Hawk Films. Anyways, the dude just like eats it. I didn't throw him down hard enough to make him fall over. The dude had to be wasted because he just ate it as soon as he fell. He fell on his knees and grabbed himself back home like, dude, stay out. Seriously, you're hurting people. And he like flipped me off and whatever. And then came back again to get back in just to start elbowing me. Like, and this other tall dude. The second time I just grabbed him, put my foot out and slung him over to knock him on the ground. And that time I was flaming mad, like, dude, I'm gonna fight you if you try to do this again. Jesus Christ, you're hurting people. I understand moshing. I love moshing. If you want to mosh, go to the pit. Go to the pit. And dude was gone for like a good another like 20 minutes. Maybe the last 5 songs or something. They're playing like Be Still and Be Known or something. And all I feel is like this huge force on my shoulder knock forward. I'm like, oh my God, more stage chargers. And there was like this dude with long hair, sergeant shades. I'm like, yeah, cool. And I just keep watching. And then I feel an elbow hit me right in the neck again. And it's the same dude. And this time I was going to grab him around the waist and pick him up. But I slipped in beer. I slipped in beer and slid like right into the dude. And he grabbed my arm and I pulled back. I was like, dude, we're going to fight right here if you don't stop. Dude, and he was like, what's your problem, man? I'm not hurting anybody. I'm like, you're hitting people in the neck. What do you mean you're not hurting people? And dude, I'm ready to fight this guy. I have my fist reared back. He's like, whoa. Like he's not doing anything wrong, right? I'm reared back. I'm ready to fight this dude. Some dude with like a bunch of face tattoos. Thank God for that dude, because I would have got kicked out. Jumps in the middle and was like, everybody calm down, all right? You skinhead, get over here. You enjoy the show. Random guy I don't know, because he was clearly friends with the drunk dude that was trying to stage charge. And I could see that because middle of the show, like when everyone was getting ready for the show to start, they were together talking. And I'm like, that's chill. And he was over by the bathrooms, not bothering anybody. I guess he got one too many and started trying to elbow to the front of the stage and start smoking weed in front of the lead singer to try to, I don't know, impress him. I don't know. There were stonecutters there. They were in the top row crowd thing. But anyways, there was a kid there that was like super chill. He was like bodybuilder level chill, and like dude was like ripped, right? And he seen me almost getting in a fight with the dude. We were talking like in between the set because they took like an hour and 30-minute break, like for 10 minutes. An hour and 30 minutes into the show, they took a 10-minute break and we chilled and talked there. And he was like, dude, if he throws a punch at you, it's gonna be an all-out brawl, right? Because I'm gonna help you. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Because he was hitting the kid too. And like we're like, all right, chill. I turn around, probably like last 3 songs, this dude is still mad about the fact that I threw him. And he's like, across the pit, throws something to get my attention. I'm like, what in the world? I'm chilling. I'm trying to enjoy the show. This dude's like, getting like held back by like 2 people. I'm like, what are you wanting? He's like, come on. I'm like, this dude's crazy. I'm like, I just threw up my hands and looked at him. I'm like, dude, get out of here. He's like, no, you don't get out of here. I'm like, what? What are you on about, dude? Dude's going ballistic, like mad, spitting, like so upset. I just go, and just continue watching the show. And oh my God, it was so funny because the look on his face when I was leaving. Oh my God, because he kept trying to stage charge, and the 3 dudes that was there, that was chill with me, kept throwing him out because he was hitting people, right? This dude gets knocked over in the pit. Like, I was last song, biggest circle pit of the night. I'm in there. I'm just charging this dude specifically every time, like 4 times harder than I was moshing than anybody else. He gets knocked over by this big dude. I trip over him and like get back up, get to my spot, and like finishing out the last song, you know, just like my neck, making my neck hate me the next day, but having a ball. This dude is like the dude that was like the bodybuilder dude, not his like younger friend. Taps me on the shoulder, like, dude, look at this is so funny. And the dude, the drunk dude, is on the ground like fetal position, curled up in the middle of the pit. Oh my God. And then he just goes and like sprawls out middle of the pit, out of it, like knocked unconscious because he slipped in beer, and I'd seen him do it before because he was being an idiot. He got knocked over like 20 times in the pit, and one time he just slipped in beer and his head bounced off the concrete. Dude, he was laying there, sprawled out like he just got knocked out MMA style, laying there like dead. It was so funny. God, people are stupid. Moral of the story, if you go to a show, know your limits and don't try to fight people in the pit, alright? And if you're one of those people that doesn't like the mosh pit, don't get on the outside because people are going to run into you. Also, FYI, if you're front row, you're not going to mosh. Quit trying to push people that are front row. There was this big tall dude, like 6'6" tall, with like a long black hair and a long black beard. And there was this kid that I kept screaming Slayer with, front row, like he was like the row in front of me, so second row. And this dude kept trying to shove us, and we are just like, dude, back up, and just kept doing that every time I tried to shove to knock his hands off. And like, one time he just grabbed the Slayer kid, I call him Slayer kid because I never got his name, like behind the neck and just starts choking him. And we all just turn around and go, just, including like everyone that was like third row just pushed this dude hard and like knocked him like 4 feet back because he was drunk, alright? Moral of the story, don't be an idiot at metal shows. Have fun like everyone else is trying to. Alright? That's the moral of the story, and that's where I'm in this video. I'm working on something big with a band that's coming up, and I have all my research done, and I'm hoping to post it soon. And the only thing I'm going to say is the band is on this jacket. I almost pointed to the band, so you got about six bands to choose from, because this side is not completed. However, this side is Patch City. Voice crack. Anyways. Hope you guys the video. If you did, like and subscribe to the video. Peace out. Bye bye.